Hey guys, welcome back to my back porch. And yeah, I'm smoking another one of these because I bought a box of them. Remember I told you that I got a box of them at Christmas, and I was a little disappointed because, for one, they weren't quite as good as I remembered them. Some of them didn't look as good, and the draw was really tight. But the first time I had one of these, about a year ago or two, what I really liked about it was the taste on the wrapper and on the end when I stuck my tongue in it. It's cut a little bit much. That's because when I cut it, it was still tight. So I cut a little bit more. Didn't make that big of a difference, but it did a little bit. So I was kind of messing with the cigar a little bit. To see if I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, it's a little hard right there. Not so much here. When you get to the end, it's a little right there. So I've got a feeling that as I smoke it down, it's going to loosen up. But that's not what I want to talk to you about. What I want to talk to you about, one, is the importance of lighting it all the way. When you got a tight draw, it is more difficult to light because you're not moving as much air through it. Obviously, I mean, that's the thing. What I want to talk about, though, is aging cigars. I've never had a cigar collection that I would say needed to be aged. Most of my cigars I buy at my local shop, or I order some online here or there. But what I found is when you order them online, sometimes they show up, they're a little dry, which is the problem with these. Is they were a little dry and they looked dry. Now this one on the wrapper, yeah, it might look a little bit not quite as shiny as you would like it to be, but I wouldn't call it dry. I opened these up at Christmas, and now it's February, and I've had them sitting in my humidor. Actually, I've had them sitting in a Tupperware with a Bovita pack on it because my humidor, the weather, I was fighting with it and I got tired of fighting with it, so I just said, okay. Put them in a sealed Tupperware container with the humidifying packs. Kept it at a nice, good 71, 72. But guys, just that little bit of time from Christmas until now has made a world of difference in these. Now, this one's tight, and I'm going to be lighting it and lighting it and lighting it probably for the next 30 minutes, which I'm going to get sick of that. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm probably going to start cutting on it some more. But I'm talking more to the taste of it, how it tastes. What I really liked about these was the taste. And when what I was really upset about when I got the box and opened them was there was no taste on the wrapper. That sweetness that I really liked about these wasn't there. But after just a little over a month sitting in my humidor, made all the difference in the world. Broke this one out, and I got it. Don't have a lot of smoke, but I'm going to get a lot of smoke. This one's going to come back to life. I'm going to cut a little bit of it. I might have to cut each end. And, I don't have a tool to jab it. I have used them before. Some people like them, some people don't. I don't know. This one's got a pretty serious knot. I'm going to work it. Maybe it'll loosen up, just me working it with my fingers. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I'm a firm believer now in aging cigars. And aging, I don't think you have to age them for years. I don't know that you have to age them for months. But people always told me, when I would get a cigar and I would be a little bit disappointed in it, they're like, no, put it in your humidor for a month or two. Let it sit in there and rest in your humidor, and that'll make a difference. I'm like, well, that's kind of BS, was my thought process, because most of the time I was buying them from a shop, a good shop, and they're already at the right humidity. So why would it be any different in my humidor? I've never had a bad experience from the shop that I buy from. Well, some of them have been a little tight here or there, but they've not been they've not been dry. Let's put it that way. But every time I've ordered online, literally every time, even though they come packaged with Vita packs and all that stuff, they've always been dry. They've always had some issues, and they've always had taste issues that got better with time. So that's just all I wanted to say, guys. I'm gonna pop on here for a few minutes. I'm not drinking alcohol tonight. I might later on tonight, but at the moment I'm not. I'm just going to enjoy this cigar, and then I'm going to fire up my grill, cook some fajitas. And it's about 50 degrees out here right now. It's not a terrible night for February. And I'm going to just enjoy this, guys. It's Monday night. I hope that you're enjoying a nice smoke and a nice quiet evening too. All right. So just remember, if you order some or order a box of anything and you're not happy with it, give it a little time, guys. It just might get better. All right. That's all I got to say tonight. Y'all be cool and, enjoy.